In this lesson, we're going to take a look at a classic Lou Reed song, Take a Walk on the Wild Side. And this recording is kind of interesting because a lot of times the bass part and this other electric guitar part are sort of combined together. They sound like it's one instrument when it's actually two instruments. And I'm going to show you how to maybe imitate that sound on the bass, playing two notes. But to start off with, to stay with the original recording and how it's done, it's centered around a very simple chord change, the 1 to the 4 in the key of C. So it's a C and an F are the two main chords. And there's an interesting articulation with it because we use a slide to go between the two. So we're going to play the C here on the E string like this, and then we're going to pluck it again and slide down to the F here, and then do the same coming back up. Pluck and slide back up to the C. So that's the sound of the record. Boom, 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 boom. Like that. So again, it's to count it out for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So that's the basic verse part of the song, and a large majority of the song is those two chords going back and forth. It's in the key of C. It's the 1 chord to the 4 chord, and it's based around the Mixolydian mode. So in the key of C, the scale is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7, and 1. This is a very common chord progression in rock tunes and even folk tunes, where they use the 1 chord and the 4 chord, but the 1 chord has the Mixolydian sound to it. Now, on the record, there's an electric guitar part that plays a higher line that goes opposite of the bass. It sounds like this. The same sort of pattern. So that's why a lot of times people think that's all one part. And there's really no way to play that on the electric bass exactly the way it is on the record, because they're going in opposite directions. It would be really hard to play. But there is a way to sort of imitate the sound, and something that you can do if you don't have that extra guitar player to play the part. And basically what we do is we play the two notes together here on the C like this. The interval is a tenth. Basically it's a third, an octave up, plus the C itself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's the 10th. And we play it like this. And then instead of sliding down to the F here, we're going to take that same interval, the 10th, and we're going to slide up. So you get the sound here of that other electric guitar part, and we still get the F in the bass. And then when we come back down again, we got to switch notes because the guitar part hops up to a C. So then we're going to play it like this. First finger here on the F, fourth finger on the high C. And this is a little bit of a stretch, so this is a good exercise. Playing the song actually helps, get your reach better. And then you're going to slide back down to the C. Usually what I do is switch my finger, end up on the second finger, and I'm back to the 10th again. Like that. Let me do it again slow. Here's the 10th on the C. We pluck and slide, repluck it on the F, and I switch to the high C and slide down, switching fingers, and I end up back on the 10th again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Now this will be tiring at first if you're not used to playing that wide of an interval. Your hand's going to get tired, but it's a good exercise. And once you get comfortable with it, you can get the same vibe from the record playing it on the bass. So, but again, the real bass part on the record goes down. Very simple, like that. Occasionally, the bass part will walk up the scale back to the C again. So you'll be playing along like. Something like that. It'll play like a little riff off the 6th and the 7th degree of the C. Something like that. So you can sort of mess around using the Mixolydian scale to come up with your own riffs. There is another part to the song, just one other set of changes when he does the turnaround sort of at the end of each phrase. I mean, the arrangement's a little bit odd, but the chord changes are basically C, D minor, F, back to D minor, and then we start the cycle back over again. So if you're playing along. And then we'll do this change. Now, I'm just playing the extra note there. Really, you wouldn't have to play the extra high note. It would just be C, D, F, D, and then back again. So those are all the parts, really. And you can either play the straight ahead bass part, or you can try this harder interval using the tenths to cover the other electric guitar part. And then the only other change is C to the D to the F to the D, and then start the whole cycle over again. And that's basically it. That's Lou Reed's Take a Walk on the Wild Side.